talking about activity-based management. What I've realized in my journey as an entrepreneur is there's a part of me and many others that say all the time, I have no time. I've never heard people this, I have no time. When I hear this beautiful language, I'm part of that who knew. But until I came across a good gentleman who explained me what exactly time is. And here is my explanation. There's no such thing as time management, but you can control the events in your day. I'll say it again. There's no such thing as time management, but you control the events in your day. The sheets I've given you starts from 7 a.m. in the morning till 12 a.m. at night. That's your entire day. So let's take an example. Say someone started work at 3 o'clock and finished at midnight. That was their fixed event. There's fixed and flexible events. Their fixed event is their job. They gotta go. If they don't go, they don't get paid. Okay? There's other events. Say a wonderful dog there, Nikki. If Nikki doesn't go for her walk, the walk every day, she's gonna pee in that little contraption there, right? So Nikki has to go for a walk. If it doesn't, there's gonna be repercussions. So that may be what, 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe?
That's a fixed
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
So that's a fixed event, right?
Yeah.
Not a flexible event. So we're going to put that as a fixed event.
Yeah.
So, other fixed events may be Tim Hortons. That may, for some people, may be a fixed event. Not definitely a flexible event for, unfortunately, Torontonians. Next, let's say, example, we're going to talk about an entrepreneur, for example. And this could be an entrepreneur professional too, but let's take an entrepreneur, for example. So we have an entrepreneur. He's working, but the rest of the time he's decided that he's going to build his business. He's going to build his brand. So he has this activity-based management system. So he wakes up 8 a.m. Now his fixed event for him is going to be his breakfast time. Depending on what time he's going to get up, he's going to have his breakfast between, say, 8 and 8:15. So between, I'll just give you an example, between 8 and 8:15 there's 3 5-minute slots. Okay? Now each minute means something, because this is where the detail comes in. Remember I was talking about the detail? So if I'm an eye, but I have this part here to guide me as to how much my minutes are worth. I'll just tell you why in a bit. Now, pick an individual likes to go to the gym. So one of his fixed events is that he goes to the gym from 11 to 12:30. He goes to the gym. So that's a fixed event in his schedule.
Right.
Now, he wants to build his business. Now, when is he going to make phone calls? Well, it's going to be after breakfast and before the gym. So those are the time periods he has. Between 9 and 11 is 2 hours to make phone calls and follow-up calls. So that's going to be a flexible event. But it's going to be, for him, it's a fixed event. But he has to find what the sweet spot is for him to make those phone calls. The number one thing is here, this is going to be a little bit trial and error as to what the best time is. Now, he may work 3 to 7, but he has his dinner break between 7 and 7:30. So you can make phone calls there, evening calls there. What do they say? The MEN technique, M-E-N, morning, evening, and night. It's going to see where the best time is. Maybe in the morning, he can make his follow-up calls between 9 and 9:15 that he called a couple of days before. That time is going to be his times when he calls new prospects. The rest of the time, he may be sending out his newsletter, have meetings face-to-face. Oh, I'm going to have a coffee with Mr. Enriquez next week because he has some ideas regarding my performance training strategy or some of his business ideas. And we're sharing with me. Well,
right.
What time am I going to have? Well, I don't have my schedule up for next week. Oh, actually, I didn't have it with me. Okay, we'll see next week, Wednesday at 12. I'll confirm with you the next day before. That's what I would do. Because I got to be conscious of my schedule and what I'm doing, and the events that I'm going to, things I'm going. So that's what I would do. And then the day before, I would communicate with you. Okay, 12 o'clock, we're going to meet here. Sit down. So that's what I do. So my friend Phil Taylor from the Second Son of said, you do absolutely amazing job in managing your day. He's always being impressed. How do I manage my day? Well, this is the way I do it. I've been doing it for years, and that's how I fit all the events that I go to, all the meetings I go to. It's because of the plan.
Right.
And I've seen how I've had to change some things and put some things in, but this is really concentric part of how I keep focused. And I'm doing, where I started using the system, where I'm now, oh my goodness, it's definitely changed. That person you're seeing is me. That's why you should the punchline, yeah, that's me. And I make it work because I'm conscious of the 24 hours I have, the whole day.
Right.
We have 168 hours. I heard the story, you have 168 hours in the week. Do you use all 168? No. Sleeping, working, and everything else. Do that exercise. Write down, on 160 hours, how many of you work for sleeping? How much is education? How much is family time? I did this exercise, I had 30 hours I still was doing nothing with. 30 hours! Wow. 30 plus hours. Because I was not looking at it.
Yeah.
Same thing happens in other areas of people's lives as far as budgeting, how to do with their money. You write it down. I share an exercise with entrepreneurs. Write down how much you spend every day for 7 days. Everything. Tim Hortons, everything. You'll be surprised when they see it. What happens?
The latte effect.
The latte effect. And again, it's them thinking about it, but looking, just writing down your goals. Writing down, I'm going to do this event June 4th. I'm going to do it this day. I'm going to, all these particular things I'm going to do. I'm going to email, social networking strategy, call people. All was on a list that I was ticking off. And even as a professional, this is still worthwhile because you're working. Okay, what am I looking? When am I sending resumes out? When am I following up with people? It can be your indicator. And this is again one of the important strategies in the performance training system. When I coach people, they have these for 3 weeks, and I want to see what they've done in 3 weeks. Because this is a lie, and it keeps them honest, keeps me honest, all on this paper. Because this doesn't lie. This doesn't lie, gentlemen. And this is where the coaching program that I've done and starting to do now, part of the performance training system, is this. Because we can't have, oh, no. Okay, can I see your schedule that I gave you?
Gotta write it down.
Gotta write it down. So that'll keep them honest over 90 days.
Right.
We'll see all the sheets, how they're doing. If they're not doing it, then I go, well, I can't help you. Because you said you're committed. You paid this, made this commitment to pay this money, to invest in yourself, and you're not doing it. So obviously, you're not ready for it yet. So there is things in place. So you have to have that. This is why the system that I'll be sharing with you, that I'll be offering you, has that. In closing, we are in a busy world. We have a lot of things on the go, a lot of people to see, and businesses to build, and to make money. But we have to step back and look how we use our time, how we look at the rest of the time. This is where we are in our journey. And I've done my best part to chill out with, and whoever wants to listen will listen. It's about taking ownership. And this is where I've taken ownership of some of the things that my leaders have told me in my Goal Achievers group the past few months to do this. Jean-Guy from told me to do this. And I delayed it. I finally did it. To sit in front of entrepreneurs and deliver. And I'm glad that I did. I can't wait to tell them. Because they're all asking me, when are you going to do it? Put a date on it. And last week, during a mastermind session, I said, 2 weeks ago, sorry, I said I'm going to do this. And it happened. And I'm truly humbled. It happened, and I know that we have some great things happening after this. It's all about putting yourself in that position and stretching. Because it's about me stretching as well and showing what I know. Okay? We're going to stop the video. Do you have any